Hi everyone, Richard Musty here again. I'm Fusionsoft certified partner and leader of the Fusionsoft Sydney user group. Now this is actually a part 2 video. I've already done a video on that explains how to set up your dashboard, in particular for opportunity records, so you can have dashboard reporting. If you haven't seen that, then if you just go to my website, advancedsalessystems.com.au, hover over resources, Sydney user group, did you know videos. If you click on that, then you'll get access to these did you know videos. And one of those, if you scroll down, is dashboard reporting. Now in this one I explained how to set up your dashboard for opportunity records, or actually just how to set up your dashboard in particular. But it's the opportunity records that people struggle with at times. So I explained what it can do in this particular video, but now I'm doing a video on how to do it. Okay, so with that in mind, let's get to it. So here we have my Sandbox account. It's pretty well clear, there's not much there on the dashboard. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a couple of opportunity reports in there. To do that, let's add the widget by clicking on Add Widget. And then we come down a bit and click on Saved Search All Reports, or Saved Search All Saved Report. Add that to the dashboard. We're going to set up some reports that tells us, gives us details of opportunity records. All right, now, that's how you set up the widget, but we actually got to set up the saved search. So with the dashboard, how it generally works is, once you create your saved searches or saved reports, that's great, you can do that, but if you want it to display as you come into your application, then we set it up in a widget, and all we do is we make reference to those saved searches. But we don't have a search yet for this, so let's go and create one. So what we can do is hover here, I just right click, open a new tab. So we've got two tabs here, one with the dashboard and one for the in this case the opportunity records. It's just defaulted to this particular format, but it doesn't have to be this way. All right, so what I want to do is I want to set up the criteria for what I want to appear on the dashboard. All right, so I'll go in here and I'll make my selection. Here's some here, we'll click on these ones, they'll do. A number of stages for this particular company. You can see I've got this separated, these stages. So for this particular organization, that's all of their stages. So I've selected all of those. So if I click on that, go OK. Okay, and here we have here. Now, on the dashboard, what we can do is you may want to have this set up in a certain way. So let me just go back here. So that, and I don't have any others here, so I can't show you. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the first one and explain it on the way. All right, so what I want to do is on the snippet on the dashboard, I want the columns in a certain order. Okay, so this is not particularly what I want. So what we do is we go into the edit criteria. Okay, click on columns, and we choose the columns we want and in what order we want to see those columns from left to right. Now I can see here there is no contact name, so I might as well get rid of that. Okay, I may want to move the opportunity name up so it's before the next action date. All right, so if I click on OK there, it'll change this layout, and that's the layout you're going to see in this snippet. If you can imagine a rectangle around here, this is how it's going to look on the dashboard. But you know what? I actually wanted, it's at the moment I'll start again. It is set to be sorted by the next action date, but I don't want that. I want it sorted by opportunity, the name of the opportunity. Okay, so what we do, we go back into the edit filters, and we go down to the, we go across to columns, where we had chosen what columns we wanted. Now we go down to sort by, and at the moment, what we can do is we can change this so that it sorts by opportunity now. So we just scroll down till we find it. Opportunity in from A to Z or Z to A, whichever way you want it. Let's choose that, and then we choose OK. And you'll find this sort order will change. Okay, so that's how it's going to look now on the dashboard report. So the great thing about doing this way, you can configure it the way you want in here. Then when you're happy with it, we click on, in this case, I want to save it as a different name. So I go save as, and we'll call that We'll just call that company op stages for want of a name. I'll put the word temp after it so I can delete it later. I want it on everyone's dashboard and add this search to the user. We could do that. That is, we'll put it straight to your dashboard and you don't have to do anything. It'll add the widget. But no, I want to add the widget manually so I can explain to you how it all works. So we click on save and keep in mind it's called company op stage. Right, now that we've done that, we can go back to the dashboard and now we can start choosing. All right, it's an opportunity. No, I have to do a refresh first. Because we made some changes in this tab. All right, so let's try again. It is an opportunity search. My apologies there. I just had to stop the video. It wasn't showing the correct search report, the safe search, so I've deleted the widget. I'm going to add it again. Scroll down to save search or saved report. We'll try again. All right, again, we'll choose the opportunity as a category. And there we go. Company op stage temp. All right, and you can choose how many you want to display. And you can even give that widget a different name if you like. So we can take this out and save. And let's see what happens. All right, so there it is. So we had it in the order of ID, opportunity, at next action date, street address, city, state, postcode. Come over here, and that's exactly the same order. Okay, so you can see that you configure it first, and then you bring it into the dashboard, and it's sorted by opportunity because that's how we defined it in the save search. All right, I apologize for lack of data. This is just my Sandbox account, but if I did have that data in those fields, that'll be there as well. Okay, so that's how you set it up to report on each individual opportunity that you want based on the search criteria. All right, so now just have a look and let's say, no, we don't want it this way. We want the next action date first. Go back into edit criteria. Go across to columns. Okay, and we change the sort by. Try that again. All right, let's sort by next action date, descending. Yeah, okay. Okay, so we've now changed that. You know what, now that we've changed the sort order, instead of being opportunity next action date, then we should really move that next action date over to the left. So let's go back in to edit criteria. Remember what I said about changing the order? All right, next action date, move that up so it's before the opportunity. Okay, so you know what, I don't need the ID. Let's get rid of that. Okay, we'll keep the sort order the same. Okay. Now let's see what it looks like. All right, so yep, you can say, yep, that's how I want it laid out on the dashboard. If that's okay, now we save it. It's already has this name, so we don't want to save it to a different name. We just choose save. If you want to change it to a different name or to have another version of it, click on the save as, whatever name you give it. I'll just get that up. All right, we may want to call that company op stage temp 2. Okay, but we don't need to do, and that'll create the second search, save search. We don't want to do that. We just want to overwrite it. So we just go save. All right, search successfully successfully saved. All right, now let's see what happens when we refresh. See that? We've changed it. All right, now you might not be able to see it. That's a refresh button just there. And that's all we do. So you can make changes on the fly until you get it just the way you want it. Okay, if you want to make changes to the company op stage name, you just click on settings. Okay, we might put in there version 1. And we want to see 10. You can go to a maximum of 20. but we want to see 10 records in that snippet. And there we go. Okay, if you want to see all the results, just click on View All Results. All that does is actually takes you back into here and displays it like that. All right, so that's how we do it. Now, you might look at this and that's all well and good, but you know what? I actually want to see how many opportunities there are in each stage. And you know what? We can do that, or Fusionsoft can, I should say. What we do is we add a widget, and we come down to custom statistics. Oh, actually, there's actually a snippet for pipeline stages, so we can just add that to the dashboard. Okay, and here are all the pipeline stages. There's the ones for CorrSpark, which I had set up for, and there they all are. And you can click on these, I'll show you who they are. All right, so that's how you can add opportunity snippets to your dashboard, and how you can use the Save Search to find which specific opportunities you want. Then once you have that, you have the option of going in and choosing what columns you want to be displayed. Now, when you go into opportunities, search opportunities, you may find it actually looks like this. Okay, if it's set up on your dashboard, on your Save Search results look like that, just click on this. Okay, it saves it as tabular format. Then you can see how the columns are going to look on your snippet when you bring it to your dashboard. Okay, so I hope that was helpful. Again, this is part 2. If you want to see part 1, go onto the website and have a look at dashboard. That just talks about what can be done. And it talks about how to do additions and the sums of numeric fields for dollar value fields and things like that. But for this video, it's mainly just to show you a quick overview how to actually do some of those things. I hope that's been of help, and I hope to see you at the next video. Bye.